Alright, everybody. This is Dark Void here, leader of the Phantom Kings. We're about to show you a couple decks here. Me and my pal Skywalker. Cameraman, say what's up.
What's up?
We just purchased the two new starter decks for the new format. We have the Dark Legends and we have the Saber Force starter deck. I noticed that they said starter deck. That's why I'm calling them starter deck. They're not structured, so they're corny. But we're gonna open them anyway. So let's start with the Saber Force. Let's see here, we can open this up real quick. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a rule book for those rookies, the noobs. Hi, noobs. I welcome you. Just saying. Got that. We have the new paper mat that no one ever uses. Of course, they look nice. They're nice for posters, I guess. Notice how like the graveyard and the field zones and stuff are like literally incomplete for the new zone. All right, but we're not coming in here to see that. So we'll put those to the side. Get down to the real biz. The actual cards. See what this baby brings. Odd Eyes Saber Dragon. Wonder who the main monster that was. Odd Eyes Dragon. Alright, so we have the secret rare of the deck, which is supposed to be the good guy. I don't know what this is, so let's read it. It says, if this card's in your hand, you contribute one light monster, send one Eyes Dragon from your hand, deck, or side of the field to the graveyard. If you do, you can special summon this card. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. Actually not that bad. And the fact that it doesn't specify whether it targets or not, but I'm pretty sure it does. But that's more for the rulings. We'll just keep it. Wow, look at that. This is almost like the dual terminal rare. It's like shattered hollow glass. Here we have Odd Dragon as our next rare. This card is, it says, let's see, it's a dragon, dark type. It says if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the original attack of the monster in the graveyard. Which, that isn't half bad either. But we all know power isn't everything. Sometimes effects just don't work these days. So the rares of the deck happen to seem to be really pretty common cards this time around. I guess Konami didn't feel like giving you good shit. So here's a Dark Hole Smashing Ground, which I probably have like 20,000 of those. Right along with Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder. Now, like I said, starter decks usually suck because they're starter decks. They give you two Alexandrites, two Mystical Elves, a Kaiser Glider, a Cyber Dragon, Herald of Creation, which if you guys don't remember, this card was actually in the Blue Eyes starter deck. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was the structured deck. Blade Knight, which is actually really old and pretty useless. Mirage Dragon, and a good friend of mine that I used to actually use back in the day, a Mahavela. That card is a pretty good powerhouse if you use it with equip spells. It gains 500 for every equip spell equipped to it. So things like Black Pendant, Marvin and Nesler, Axe of Despair, Mage Power, United We Stand, stuff like that that already give a monster a power boost. Mahavela will gain an extra 500 from it. So that's not so bad. But, you know, who's going to use Mahavela in the new format? Nobody. Alright, here we have a Ducker Mobile Cannon, which, if I'm not mistaken, was also a part of a structure deck before. What was it? The Machina, if I'm not mistaken. It's flip, target a monster, level 4 monster in the graveyard, and add that target to your hand. That's not a bad effect, but then again, there's better cards. Skullangel. This is probably like a Gen 1 type monster. Nobody's really going to bother using it. And the calculator usually used in the battery deck. Now, for the rest of the magic cards, we have Monster Reincarnation, which we all know. Discard one, grab a monster from your grave and add it to your hand. Your essential mystical space typhoons. Two useless rush recklessly. Poison of the Old Man. Oh, look at that. Black Pendant and Marvin and Nuzzler. Now, here's a card I haven't seen before. This one is called Point Guard. It's a trap card. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in defense position. It cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects this turn. Now, that is not a bad card, guys. Point Guard. You need it. It's in the structure deck. Just in case you didn't get a good look at that, got a good look at that. All right. Then we have our, what some would call our staples, which would probably be like Trap Hole. Not everybody runs Dust Tornado in their main deck. They'll side that right along with Call of Haunted, depending on the deck that you're using. And I haven't seen somebody really use Negate Attack in a really, really long time. So that's pretty much all the cards of this structure deck. Those were the monsters, the magics, and traps. If you want my opinion, the only thing I really see useful in here, at least for a side deck, would probably be Call of the Haunted, Trap Hole, and this lovely Point Guard. Which, of course, you know, it's like one of the only good cards of the deck, so you only get one. Thank you, Konami. Make this game so much harder. For the magic cards, I'd probably keep Monster Reincarnation and Mystical Space Typhoon. Monster-wise, seriously, just this guy. The first card of the deck. That's about it. What do you think, Skywalker? Do you agree or do you disagree?
They had better.
They definitely have had better. Well, I guess we can move on to deck number 2 now. So, these are the rares and the one secret and what used to be dual terminal rare, but these aren't dual terminal cards. So they're like more so the broken glass type thing. That's pretty much what comes. Just about everything everybody already has. Not much to go by. So again, we have Odd Eyes Saber Dragon. We have Dark Hole. Odd Eyes Dragon. Mirror Force. Magic Cylinder. And Smashing Ground. For the deck's rares and secret rare. On to the next one, the Dark Legends starter deck. Let's see what this bad boy brings. I could be cheap and just read the back, but the suspense is killing me. I don't want to, you know. Everybody knows about nostalgia. Wouldn't be awesome if it wasn't a surprise, right? All right, so again, we have a beginner's guide for all you noobs. Unlike some people, I like noobs. Noobs come up with better ideas most of the time. And, you know, us really good players, well, we just sometimes diss them, but I don't. Here we have the Dark Legends mat. Actually looks really nice. I would probably get this done through like eBay or something on a regular mat. What do you think?
I'm liking it. It'll be very nice as a mat.
I think so. You don't get many good mats. Not unless you make them yourself. Or have them done. Alright. Let's get the starter deck open. See what this bad boy is popping with. Alright. So. Let's do monsters. Monsters, we have a DDD Dragon King. Pendragon. Wow. Did you need so many dragons in one name? I'm guessing he has something to do with removal, hopefully, because usually DD essentially is for different dimension. But let's see what this guy does. This one is not a dragon, though. This guy is a level 7 Dark Fiend effect monster. It says if this card is in your hand, you contribute one dragon type monster and one other fiend type monster in your hand or on your side of the field. To special summon this card. Once per turn, you can discard one card. This card gains 500. Hold on, that's actually not bad. When this card is destroyed, oh no, it gains 500 attack, and then you can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. This attack increase lasts until the end of this turn. So the attack power isn't permanent. It'll become 31 after you use this effect, but you do get to nuke a card on the field, a spell or trap card, or field spell. Because, you know, both players can have one now, apparently. Alright, so our rare is Exploder Dragon. We all know what that guy is. When he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, the monster that killed it dies too. And neither player takes damage involving this monster. So, we have Dark Hole. Another Smashing Ground. Mirror Force and Magic Cylinders. Which is bullshit. I'm gonna flat out and say it. It's bullshit. I don't like it. Konami, give us better stuff, seriously. Stop saving everything for the booster packs. Alright, for our common monsters, we have Beast of Talwar. Now, I remember back when this guy came out around second gen, first gen of Yu-Gi-Oh! It came out ultra rare. Now it's a common. And it's also treated as an Archfiend card, which is kind of weird. I don't understand. I guess Archfiends didn't have many monsters, so now they're considering other monsters as Archfiends. Alright, we have Archfiend Soldier, the dragon dwelling in the cave, Grand Crush Dragon. We have Goblin Elite Attack Force, Axe Dragnewt, which again, this card also came in the Blue Eyes Dragon Structure deck, if I'm not mistaken. We've got Lancer Linworm, Mad Archfiend, Fable, Ajnavel, and another Lancer Dragnewt. Two more of those. Along with the band Nightmare and Brave Squirmer. Yeah, that's not good shit. The only thing worth keeping out of this would be this guy, and well, that's it. Actually, really, really sad. This reminds me of the Utopia starter deck. Remember when that came out and like it had no, there was like nothing you could really do with it to take the exceeds and use them in another deck. So for all you new players, yeah, don't get this. Kind of upset that I bought 2 of each. Alright, let's see what we got for spell cards. Monster Reincarnation, 2 MSTs, 2 Rush Recklessly. Oh no! Axe of Despair. Marvin the Lizards. Wow. Does that look familiar? And a Banner of Courage. Yeah. This guy's almost the exact imitation set for dark monsters. Alright, let's see this guy. 2 Trap Holes, Dust Tornadoes, Mask of Weakness. Oh, what does Mask of Weakness really do? I forgot. Target 1 attacking monster. That attack, the target loses 700 until the end phase of this turn. Yeah, no one cares. Calling on it and another negate attack. Definitely not worth getting. I swear, I feel like I wasted money. I think the only thing that was good out of this entire thing was Point Guard. That's it. And unfortunately, I only got 1. Yeah. Well, guys, this is our first video. Like, subscribe for more videos. Our next video will be a box opening of Crossed Souls. Yeah, that's the newest box out. So we'll be selling most of our cards. If you guys have any cards in particular in mind that you have, we do have like a treasure trove of cards. I will add my PayPal information to the video, the link below. And I guess I'll see you next time. Pieces from the Phantom Kings.